Good morning, everyone. Welcome to CBC Colouring Book Club. Thank you for being here today. I'll just move this over a little bit. Okay. Hopefully that's all good. Right. Now, I'm colouring in The Ink House by Rory Dobner. And this is part 2. So I started this last week and it's not finished yet. But I just thought I'd play around, do this in 2 parts. Just get some backgrounds done and whoops, sorry about the table, guys. So at the start, I have put in 7 links to some freebies for you all. Thank you to Colour with Elena. There's some nice pictures in there, Christmas pictures. Anastasia Ali Caldereva that does Dragon Tales. She's got 4 pictures. There's a little bit for everyone. So enjoy the links and go and check out the freebies. So for this one, I'm going to use some distress ink. Find my greys. Start off with some light grey, some weathered wood to start off with. Now I'm going to use stay there, page. I need some paper towel. Okay. I hope everyone has had a good week. Just use my clip, I think. There we go, that'll weigh that down. Whoops. Steady, 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 table. All right. Do some bits light, some bits dark. Might use some white over the top of the print. And down here as well. I could use the big applicator, but I want some different coloured greys in there just for the sky, sort of some clouds. So I'm going to use the small one to have a little bit more control with that. Hi Amber, thank you for being here. Hi Barbara, thank you for all the wonderful freebies. You're welcome. Colour with Elena posted them. And so I thought I'd share them with you all because they are freebies. So just something nice for you all to enjoy. So my pleasure. So there's Elena Lazareva, has some pictures. Anastasia Ali Koldareva, Agotapop, I think Agatapop, I'm not sure how you pronounce her name, has some pictures. There's Christmas ones, Ali's Dragons, which are gorgeous. There's Creative Haven, there's some gothic pictures, there's some cats, Christmas pictures, quite a variety. So I'm just going to do the same down here, I think. Just spasmodic, random here and there. So one thing about these distress inks, and that landed on the table, is they fall out real easy. And thank goodness it comes off the table easy. Yes, there's some fun Christmas images in there, Christmas trees, ornaments, maybe snowmen on it. All sorts. Might have to colour a Christmas picture next week, starting to get some of them done. And I've got the baker's dozen. I think that was nearly a year ago. And I thought I'd leave that. That's a beautiful book. So I didn't complete that one online. So that's still sitting there. That's a whip. So I'm just doing random grey with weathered wood at the moment. Starting with lighter colour. Just a nice easy background. Yeah, and there's a little bug down there too, so I'll have to remember to colour that. Now the next one is Hickory Smoke. You're welcome, Amber. Oh, I thought you might like those. And there's heaps. I downloaded about 19 pictures, but there's heaps more than that. So this one, the other one is a bluey grey, and this one is more smoky grey. Doors open, cat, help yourself. So last week I was streaming and doing the other page just before this, and then I decided to run away and go to IKEA. I love the book you're colouring in. Have myself, just haven't been brave enough to jump into it yet. Oh, enjoy, Amber. It's a beautiful book. And because it's called the Ink House, a lot of people use Distress Ink and Inktense and things like that. And I'm doing that as well. But I've also used pencil on it for finer details. I don't know if you've seen mine yet, so I'll do a bit of this and I'll just give you a bit of a look at what I have done so far. So as you can see, this is getting done pretty quick with the Distress ink. And I love smoky coloured grey, like smoky coloured grey cats. I love it on a hot summer's day or after it, and a storm comes through and you get that really black grey sky come across. And then you've got the like green bush gum trees and mountains in the background. Really beautiful scene. So for me, I love grey. I love different greys. Alrighty. What's the next one? Our next one's black. Alright. So for me, so it's all just distress ink on that. And I'm not sure what pencils I used. I can't remember. Hi, B. You started early again. I've been starting at 9 o'clock instead of like getting up and sitting around a little bit. Just, yeah, get it over and done with, so to speak. So I have been starting at 9 o'clock the last few weeks. I like this one. I love this. I think it looks cool. And then this one I started last stream, and then I ran away. I went to IKEA. This one I'm doing now. And this one I did ages ago. 11th of January 2020. I did that one. So that's all I've done so far. Oh, hang on, no, there is another one. Just the air balloons and the chimneys. So I think that is all. And this one's not finished yet. It's got all the details and everything to be done in it. But I just thought I'd play around in this book because it's not a big book. And it might actually be one book that I can get done in my lifetime. Heaven forbid. Thank you, Amber. Thanks, B. So this one is black soot. And I'll be careful with the black. They look like crows or ravens. And the gate, it's got a bit of a ominous kind of look about it, so I thought I'd do it in these colours. Not easy to get into the spine of the book either. But you can always use a pencil or something. So did you unpack? Yes, IKEA was fun, I have to admit. I've got Google Play on my phone, or Google, so Apple CarPlay. Kept missing my turn off, so I was going around in circles and trying to going around the block back to where where I was supposed to be. And, oh yeah, so that was fun. Anyway, I eventually found Vicker Street, and it's like, well, this is the back part where you sort of like the loading ramp for Coles and everything, and it's like, no, that doesn't. I'm not walking because I know what I'll be picking up, so I need to get in there. I asked the guy, and he said, "Yep, just go up around the corner, blah blah blah." So I end up back where I was, which is only up around one corner, and then I thought, no. So I went out of the street onto the main street, and on the right hand side was a car park. So in I went up to ramp 2, level 2. And it's like, oh, I'm here. It was busy. The car parks weren't real easy, so I parked in the loading ramp, and I knew I had boxes to bring, big boxes, so I parked there. I didn't know if I was allowed to, and hoping I wouldn't, get a fine or ticket or whatever. And I thought, well, I'm on my own. I've got big boxes, so I can't go and park the car somewhere else, leave the trolley there with the stuff on it, because it won't be there when I get back. So I parked in the loading bay, and it was okay. Went around in circles when I got in there trying to find stuff. They've got a computer in there, like a screen, and you can look up what you want. And what I was after was low in stock, so I had the big flat trolley with me, and I was on a mission. So I went to the aisle, and it's like aisle 11, but and I go, what? Where's 16? So I asked the lady, and she said it's across. So it goes like houses 13, 15, 17. Yeah, so it was on the other side. And then there was they're in 2 boxes with what I wanted for my ornaments. And there was only like 3 of them left. So, and it said it was low in stock. So I was on a mission. And because I didn't know when it said low in stock, could be 1 or 2 left, or who knows. So yeah, there was only about 3 there. So I got that. So thank goodness, because I went all the way just for that. I've had this book for quite a while, but afraid to start it. I'll get into it, Barbara. It's a gorgeous book. I don't have it, but I think I like it. It's a lovely book, B. I think I'll start it next week while I'm on vacation. Well, if you've got the computer and you can watch YouTube, you can watch this back, and hopefully it'll give you some inspiration. So yeah, I was on a mission. So I got that, and then I spotted a TV unit, and I thought, oh, that would be good. And it was $149. And I thought that would be really good. I could do this. And then I was, running through my head how I'd set it up and what I'd do and all the rest of it. What do I do with the infinity cabinet? Oh, goodness me. So I think that one goes there. What other colour will I use? Maybe some old paper. So yes, I hummed and hard, and just to show you, there it is up there. There's the TV cabinet, TV unit, and up on top is the 4 square. I got that, and I nearly put that back and just got the TV unit. And I thought, no, if I go home and I wish I had got that. I bought it anyway, so I'm glad I did, because I got the TV unit and put the 4 up on top. Luckily, because I knew I wouldn't get my DVDs in the drawer, so they're packed to the hilt. So there's DVDs all over the place over there, and I had them stacked on top of each other, but that's the way it has to be. So I got them, and I got my unit for my ornaments, and unpack more ornaments and put them in, so that looks really nice. So I had fun putting them together. Totally understand, Barbara, because I'm so worried about not doing page justice, because it's such a wonderful book. Definitely get it though. Oh, you'll be fine, guys. Don't be hard on yourselves. You'll do fine with it. I'm sure you will make your book look absolutely wonderful. Just a tad of old paper just here and there. It is a green, but just a little bit, just some colour. So for anyone in Australia, New South Wales and everything, and now all this water and everything, plenty of floods around, making a mess, farmers' crops. They had bumper crops, but not now. A bit ruined with the rain. So then I wanted some containers, and I was looking for these guys. I don't know why they have to make everything base narrow, because my polys are sticking out all over the joint, which is driving me crazy. But anyway, they're good containers, so I've got a few of these. Got 5 of those. All right, B, get some brekkie. So I'll wait till she comes back. Jump in, guys. Amber, Barbara, don't be afraid. Just enjoy it. It's just a book. Need to balance that out. So I'll put some greens over this side. And I mean, look what I'm doing to it, you know, like, so I wouldn't worry. Oh, she's chowing, stop squeaking. We already tried to fix it once. I'll get time. Okay, back here. So as I was saying, B, I was looking for these containers and also these ones as well. And I was going all over the place, and I asked someone that's like upstairs anyway, and it's like, oh great, so I've got this big huge trolley. I've got 5 boxes on it, big long box for the TV unit, because you can see how long it is. And it's like, how am I going to get that in the car? And one of the ladies that works at IKEA said, oh, you got yourself a task there. And I said, yeah, the biggest task is going to get it in the car. Hang on a second. It's like, God, I hope I can get it in. So there's the boxes. This is the TV unit, and it's like, oh my goodness, and they're pretty heavy. So I got them in. It's like, how am I going to fit them? So I had to have the passenger seat fully forward. I had to lean it forward as far as it would go, and you can see where it's just hanging. Like, if it was any longer than that, I would not get the door shut, and I would not be able to get those boxes in. But I'm a pretty good judge of, size and everything. So anyway, so that's the TV unit, the four storage box thing, and my cabinet with glass doors on it for my ornaments. So as you can see, I had fun. So I put them in the car, and then I went back up, and they said upstairs. So I went upstairs, and it's like, ask someone else, yeah, there's some anyway, and yeah, I know. Downstairs, upstairs, doing laps. I was all over the place. It was driving me up the wall in the end. And then it seemed to be, the more I asked the IKEA workers, the more helpful they were. And one lady said that, she said, about halfway around, like where we are, but upstairs. And so she said, go in the lift, go upstairs, and about halfway around. So I did that, and I looked around a bit, and then I asked someone else. I said, I keep getting lost, and anyway, she said, come with me. So she took me. So she took me to them. So I got them. So I found them, found the other ones, and it's like, right, get out of here. Time to leave. Yeah, I might do a bit of gathered twigs, or no, a bit of vintage photo, I think. You're worried about doing your books, Barbara and Amber. It's like, well, watch me ruin mine. And then you won't feel so bad. And I was like, oh, look at that. I can do better than that. It's just hard to get into the spine. So that was my time at IKEA. So I got what I wanted. Came home, set up the 4 storage thing and the TV unit, and the next day I did my ornament cabinet, put them in. So I had a few late nights, I must admit. Good news here, I got my SJ Gold Wednesday, and I really like them. Congratulations, good on you. And what is SJ Gold? I have no idea what they are. They feel like the perfect cross between polys and prismas. Oh, okay. I don't know what they are. SJ Gold. Yeah, Belinda. I don't know either. Can't say I've heard of them. Interesting. Yeah, I can't say I really like this colour in it, but anyway, it's just a bit down the bottom. I don't think I'll do any much up the top, just a bit in here because I've got it on this side. So I'll just do a little bit in here. Starjoy Gold Edition. I have no idea. No, I don't say I've seen them either. So Black Friday, Black Saturday, like, yep. If you've bought any goodies or anything, yesterday I was like, I'll do this and I'll get to colour and then I'll just do this and hang on, I need to do that and hang on, I'll do that and hang on. It's like nearly 11 o'clock last night. It's like, right, now I will have a quick look. And I know I shouldn't because it was getting late at night as well. And then, of course, I had a look at my wish list on Amazon and I thought, So they had Fairies to Christine Karen for $19.95, so I ordered that. They had Fairy Grayscale Ruth Sanderson for $14.01, so I ordered that. Fantasy World, which is not everyone's cup of tea. It's got all sorts in it, different pictures. It's got some nice pictures in it, actually. But there's a werewolf head of a werewolf on the front cover, and I love him. He looks awesome. So there's different things in that, but there is some nice, like there's a nice little mushroom house on a path and kind of fairy looking kind of picture. So I ordered that. That was $13.20. And The Secrets of Colouring 2 with Jennifer Zimmerman was $11.35, save $17. So I grabbed that. So $58.51 I spent on books on Amazon last night. But that was a few bargains to be had, so I grabbed them while they were cheaper than what they usually are. So happy with that. Being naughty. And I'm still waiting for my Forest Girl volume 1 and 2, 1 and 3. And it's just like, book depository has never taken so long. And I know COVID and Christmas and everything, it's never taken so long. So I'm getting concerned. If I don't get it next week or so, I'm going to have to contact them and go, where's my books? Because I am getting really worried about where they are because they don't usually take that long. And that was the 10th of October that they ordered them, and they were dispatched a couple of days later. And it says 15 to 20 days to get to Australia. And then, of course, it gets through customs and all the rest of it. But it's like, where are they? They should be here. Where do they come from? Saw them on Colour My World page. They might be my new favourite pencils. Wow. Laurie for Colour My World helped develop them with a guy named Andy. Oh, China probably. Yeah, more than likely. Very glad to hear you are enjoying them. Hi, Elizabeth. I waited 8 weeks from there. Yeah, well, like I said, B, that was 10th of October. So, October, November, December. So, if I'm going to give them another week or two or whatever, and then, yes, I'll be onto them. It's like, where are they? And I put my new address here and everything, so they should come here. And book depository is usually really good. So, hopefully it's just because of Christmas and everything else. Yeah, I mean, I've got colour in that. I might touch it up a bit later. I don't know. Or I might just leave it. I'm not sure. Oh, there's a little a little beetle down here in the corner. And another thing I got. Oh, it's big. It's only $15, but this thing is cool. So I've put all my pencils in here, and all my Prismas are in this thing, which there's a couple of slots you can put that in, and it tilts forward. But I didn't want it like that because I've got all this stuff, spare paper and things in the back. So my go-tos, my Prismas are all in here. And the pencils I'm using, I put in here, pencil extenders and everything. So this thing was only $15, so that was a bargain. And it's so hard. It's like, oh, if I buy that, what am I going to use it for? Because I'm hopeless. Love my containers. And my neighbour across the road the other night, she came over. And we had happy hour, and it was a bit cold, and everyone bailed out early. And we went back to her place and had a sip of bubbly or whatever, and then it's like, I might go home and colour, and she come over for a little while, and so I picked out a picture and started to colour, and I was talking to her about colouring and everything, and then my books, and she's how are you going to get all these books done? And I go, yeah, good question. And she goes, you don't need any more books. Look at all the books. And I go, people have got more books than I have. And she goes, you don't need more books. And I said, laugh out loud. I wish it was live chat right now, because they would all be killing themselves laughing, listening to you. I said, it's an addiction. We can't help it. We just see all these beautiful books and these pictures, and it's like, oh, they're gorgeous. I've got to have that. It's like an addiction. We're all obsessed with them. She said, but you don't need any more. You'll never get them all done. And I just thought, I wish you guys could hear her, because it was just so funny. Got them from Amazon pretty fast. Oh, well, Love Organizer, definitely a steal. Yeah, it was really good. Okay, Barbara, thanks. I'll look, see if they have them here in Australia. Been looking for that book. Do you have a link? Which one? Yeah, which book? Anastasia Ali Calderima. Gotta have them, totally understand. Yep. Just yeah. Thanks, B. Did anyone order the new Black Widow Dragon colour pencils? Abby's got them, and I love the tin. Oh, the dragon on the front of the tin is pretty cool. But Abby's got them. That's if she ever comes into chat, you can ask her about them, Elizabeth. Yes, she posted it on Facebook. She has them. All right. That'll do for this. I could play around with it a little bit more. Oh, the beetle. So what else is on my list? All right. So the links are at the start of the stream for all the freebies. So if you scroll back, because I don't think we're too far down in chat, I'm not sure. Dragons are on my Christmas list. I added them to my wish list. I don't like them. Ha ha ha. I don't like them. Have all the rest, so definitely my next pencils for sure. All right, so you got freebies there. There's links at the start of the stream. Told you about my little adventure to IKEA. What else? Oh, last Wednesday, my neighbour Wendy, she makes candles, and we went over and she made candles and gave me vanilla. And I have two of them. One's got in a zebra canister. And so I've got one at the start up in the hallway near the front door, and I've got one here in the kitchen, and it smelled beautiful, just beautiful. So I've got all vanilla. I think it's vanilla and caramel, but yeah, I can smell the vanilla all through the house. Beautiful. Thanks, B. Love her work. So that'll do for that anyway. So that one's on the go. A lot of detail and shading and everything to go in that. That one will do for that. And this one. Get in there. Not that I really need backing for distressing. They're pretty good. Alrighty. So, for Mr. Mousey, I'll do some brush corduroy. Make sure my applicator's clean. Is he a mouse or is he a rat? So a bit darker down in the lower area. And then lighter up here, the rest of it. You're welcome again, Amber Joy. I'm not a fan of Black Widows, kind of scratchy to me. Yeah, they're okay, but they're not on top of my list. Amy sent me a set of Black Widows. I use them occasionally. I don't mind them. But I would actually prefer my Prismas or my Polys. Absolutely. Was talking to a friend on Thanksgiving and she said she sent me something, wouldn't tell me what it was the next week or next, so I have a package coming. Oh, Elizabeth. Oh, exciting. I wonder what it is. Thank you for streaming. Definitely glad I was able to join in today. Me too. Lovely to have you here, Amber. And I hope I give you some inspiration to get stuck into your ink house. It's a gorgeous book. The dragons are the same as all the other sets, and there was only a few unique colours. The rest were all similar to the colours, so I wasn't impressed. Oh, okay. The Starjoy Gold, really nice and great quality for a budget pencil. It's a mouse, all right. Barbara, I have those on my wish list. It is, yeah, a musical masked mouse. Well, maybe if I read it. Thanks, B. I have those on my wish list as well. I don't have any of the inks, but have definitely enjoyed watching many use them. So it looks like yet another supply on my Christmas list. Starjoys, 120 set, 125, 130. Okay, I need to get more distressed inks. They are so cool. They are cool. I told her she didn't have to, but she just laughed. Oh, that's so sweet. That you have. Hi, Pam. Thank you for being here. All right. So we've got Mr. Mousey happening. Gathered twigs. That's Bailey. That's the little pup that was playing with Wesley that I showed you guys the other week. He's growing. Man. Just doing it very gently here. I mean, it's so much fun trying to get fine detail with these. I'll just use the side of it. And I'll do some flooring. I still forgot. I was going to colour that little buggy, beetle, whatever it is. And I've still forgot. Just doing it a bit darker in front of him, just for a bit of shadow. Yeah, so it's the only thing with these is I wish they were tighter. They just fall off so easy. Vintage photo, no, I want something darker than that. See, they just fall off. All right, vintage, walnut stain. This next colour I'm going to use. Listen here, why are you so loose? Gathered twigs. Hang on, what have I done? Oh, dude, that's why. Well, they fall off anyway, but yes, I forgot the lid. So now I have all brown inside. Well done. Got the gold edition 120 for 35 with a coupon from Rory and Colour My World. Oh, wow. No, it wouldn't be that in Australia, that's for sure. We are very fortunate here in the US in regards to ordering. Yep. The brute's cheaper. You are indeed. And anything I order from Amazon comes within a week. Yeah, so Amazon is pretty good. I got my Forest Girl pretty quick. I had a little bit of damage to the corners. They were a little bit banged up. And it's like, don't just put them in a bag. Put them in something decent. Put them in a box again or something, like cheapskates. Like, I was going to contact them and go, my book is damaged. It's like, well, I can't be bothered sending it back. And I'm a bit lazy in that way. It's like, we'll put up with the damaged corners. They're not bad. They're just a little bit. And there is a slight little tear in the bottom of the spine. I'll try not to get his feet. So a bit of shadow around him. But you can always get pencils or inktense or something. So a little bit of shadow. I'll put a little bit of grey, maybe a bit of Hickory Smoke. If that's you, Wendy, we're going to have a straight Christmas. Get all the trellis tables and put them up and sit in the middle of the road. So that should be fun. Have a Kris Kringle, draw names out and whatever, and spend $5 on whoever you get drawn out for. So that should be fun. Just a little bit of grey on him here and there. Just give him a bit of colour. This it's getting just a little bit. The foam's coming off just a tad. Okay. What colour will I do the wall behind him? Oh, I'll go lower. Happy Sunday, lovely. Hope you're fit and well. I'm going to get pet stock today. Do you need anything from there for your boy? Oh, lucky I had a look. Sorry, guys. Lucky I'll look because she's, like wanting a reply. Yep. That's my neighbour across the road. She's going to pet stock when she's been at her daughters or whatever. So she's going to pet stock, and so I'm glad I looked because she'd be waiting for a reply. So no, I don't need anything from my boy, but I'm sure he'd have fun if he could see what was in there. But any Etsy coming to Korea costs way too much in shipping. Oh, it's crazy. And apparently Clara Markova is having a new book come out in autumn or something, and it's like, oh god, the last one was nearly $100, and not through Etsy, it was through one of her admins or whatever she is on her page. Wait, I missed that. What book is damaged? I just reordered the Lyric pencils and I'm waiting on the Gold Faber pencils. I just reordered the Lyra pencils. I don't mind the Lyras, they're okay. There's a lot of pencils here I wouldn't replace. Oh, I'm getting 120 set of Tombos for Christmas. Is that the Erogatons, Pam? I was actually surprised with the Staedtler ones from Officeworks. Where is it? I just got all these books out the other night too and just reorganised it and tidied them up. They're starting to get a bit lowered up. Now, it's minor, so I didn't really worry about it. But from Amazon, you can see the corner is a bit banged up on both sides and the back. And down here, there's just a tiny little, I don't know if you can see that, there's a tiny little tear. It's only just, it's probably 2 centimeters, not even 2 centimeters. It doesn't even go around onto the side. It's just the top there. But yeah, the corners are a bit banged up. So it's like, well, that's not good enough. Their packaging should be more protective. But I didn't worry about it. I can't be bothered sending it back. Basically like that. If it was really bad, I probably would, but it's like. And I wasn't actually. I know you can't contact them, but I was having I sort of had a bit of a look, and it's like, well, I can't be bothered. Like, it's not. If it was worse, I would. I was actually surprised with the Stadler office. Everyone, I must go to dinner now, so I'll catch up later. Thank you. Enjoy your dinner, Barbara. Thank you for being here. Oh, the polys are on sale, $189 for the 20 set. Oh, I've already got some polys, a new set stashed. They are watercolour markers. Oh, okay, yep. See you next time, Barbara. Enjoy. And get stuck into your book. Get stuck into Ink House. You'll enjoy it. The dual brush pens. Yep, excited. Yeah, I love the Tombos. They're good. Yep. I haven't used them for a while. Now, what colour will I use for this background? Oh, these things don't stick. They're hopeless. Right, what colour will I use? What colour will I use for the wall? To me, I mean, you see the basement, it's full of water and that. So to me, it's like a damp old house, and you've got trees growing through the roof and, all sorts. So it's not exactly a palace. Yeah, this has lost all its sticky. It's not going to stick. Shaded lilac. No. Old paper. Yeah, maybe old paper. No, that's the dark one. I don't know how many days I've got up and it's like, right, today I'll get up, just, feed the cat, do a couple of things, and I'll colour for the rest of the day. And it's just not happening. I always get distracted. Oh, I just do this, and oh, hang on, I need to do that, and oh my goodness, it's just, yeah, just not getting any of it done. And then last night, it was getting late, and I thought, oh, I don't know. I mean, I've got Beauty of Horror, I've got Escape, whatever it is, can't think of the name. And there's other horror books there, and I thought maybe I'll just make a playlist with all horror books. Creatures, monsters, Beauty of Horror, zombies, ghouls, all that sort of stuff, and make a playlist for all that and put them all together. Because I have quite a list of playlists, because I put each book, I do the flip through of, say, the Ink House, and then what I'm colouring, that goes in that playlist, and, et cetera, et cetera. But I was thinking maybe I'll put all my horror together. And then I thought, well, Beauty of Horror, and I thought, I'm going to rearrange all the, it shouldn't take that much, but rearrange all the, in, like I like them in order of their dates, and put them all together in one playlist, all the horrors, and that would narrow down a couple of playlists that I'll have, instead of having it separate for each book and each artist. And then I thought, it's getting late, I can't be bothered. I can't be bothered changing all the date, reorganising them, because that's just the way I am. Misorganised. So then I thought, nah, I'll leave it. But I might. I don't know yet. Not everyone's into horror, but I love my fantasy. Goblins and dragons and medieval and horror and zombies and ghouls and orcs and ogres and I love it. Werewolves and monsters and creatures, and I love all that stuff. Not everyone's into that. I have Beauty of Horror, but don't know how to colour it. Well, what you do is you open the book, you grab some pencils or art supplies, and you start colouring, Pam. It's that easy. God love you. I was looking at my little book the other day, getting distracted with colouring today, but who cares? We're here to chat and have fun as well. I was looking at my book the other day and the requests, and I mean, like Tracy, Shakespeare's World with Pablos, and Ink House, which I'm doing now, Sweet Shop, Mariola Boutique, Spirit Jest Boss, Victoria at Pablos, Victoria. Haven't seen her for ages, and she joined chat last week, so it's good to see her back. Diane, God love her, Glow Effect, Aura. I think I have done that somewhere along the line. Lulu, Beauty of Horror, Dunk the Dead. And I got and it's like, oh my goodness, like all these requests. And Susan, Howard, don't know what happened. She just went off into Never Neverland, and she become like good friends in chat and, participated, and she just stopped coming and whatever else. So I don't know what happened there. I know her hubby wasn't well, and I messaged her one day and I said, hope everything's going all right, and, and been thinking of you and all that, never replied. And I go, oh, well, I tried. So who knows? People come and go in your life. They're there for a long time, they're there for a short time, whatever the case may be. But, all these requests and stuff, and it's like, well, some of these people don't even see them anymore. Cheeky. Yeah, I know, that's me. Happens a lot. Yeah, it does. So I just, do my own thing, I guess. And then, you know, you got to be in the mood to colour what you want to colour too. You know, it's like, I don't feel like colouring in Dink House, or I don't feel like colouring in whatever. When Wendy was here and I got out my Clara books and looked at, she's looking at me. It's like, look at all these pages to colour. And you don't need any more books. Yeah, but it's an addiction. You just got to have them. It's so funny. So what do I do last night? Can't wait to tell her. Yeah, I don't need any more books. So I've ordered 3 colouring books and Jennifer's Secrets to Colouring, which I thought, you know, come in handy. Will I ever use it? I don't know. I'll hopefully sit out there on the Papa Sun one day with a cup of coffee and read some of it. And I'm at the stage where I'd like to learn more. You can always learn more, but you develop your own technique, your own style, and everything as well. But it is nice to try and learn new techniques and that'll do for that one. Where's the rest of it? Oh, there it is. All right. Now, flower. I might do this side first. Hang on. Excuse me. I was going to continue. This sponge is getting a bit old. Always funny about when you've put, you know, because you can do it from the side of the page and work your way on, but when you need to do it in the middle, when you first apply it, you don't want that ring. You just want to apply to the paper lightly and then work from there. Otherwise, you get, you know, like, can't even see it on there really, but yeah, you end up with rings. Well, if you've got a bit of dark print, you can start on top of that and work your way off. That helps too. Oh, I should have done him while I was at it. So I hope you guys are all getting organised for Christmas and let the silly season begin. All right. Now that one was old paper. Antique linen. Rusty hinge. No. It's a bit too orange. Evergreen bow. Cracked pistachio. I might do the evergreen bow. I want to keep it 1, 2, lucky clover. What's that one? Oh, pine needles. No. Where is it? Antique linen. Rusty hinge. Oh, you idiot, it's on top. It's the first one. Yeah, anyway. Laugh out loud. So this one's evergreen bow. And it's darker. Oops. It's a bit messy up top. Oh, this applicator needs to really, really go. Not very good. Now this one has got, I used the browns and the black on this and I've cleaned it, but because, hello mister, you suppose you got dirty feet, have you? What are you doing? You come to say hello to everyone? Wesley, come on. What you doing? Hey. Now, like I said, this one's got the browns and I used the blacks and I've cleaned it. But because it's still got that colour, it's actually giving it a different green, which I quite like actually. So I've gone from the light green to the bow green, whatever it is, evergreen bow, and then this sort of colour. So just different greens. But they are due for a wash. We better still throw them out. See, I don't know what you're worried about, Barb. And Amber, you still there as well? Just having a look. Yeah, don't worry about it. Look what I'm doing to my book. Hey, Sherry. Oh, shoot, Heather, sorry, I missed the notification for you. Good day to you, love. Good day to you too, sweetheart. Thank you for being here. I meant to say to you too on Instagram, girl. You got a couple of pictures there looking pretty good. Now, I could use a bigger applicator, but I really don't want to get those big circles happening either. So, what am I doing with this? Doesn't matter. Have fun. Does it look good? Probably not, but anyway, have fun. I look at pictures every now and again and do, I don't know, like, I've got ideas for it. I look at books that I ordered last night, have idea, that look good in really, browns and yellows and tans and, and things like that. And then when you get to it, you forget what you had in your head anyway. Or it's like, oh no, I'd rather practice that on something else first that I don't care about so much, see if it works. Just go for it. Make a start on it. Just do a little area, and if you don't like it and you're not happy with it, not confident, then you can go and do something else and come back to it. Plenty of people that have got a heap of whips. I don't like having too many whips myself. I only like having a couple. I like to get them done once I start them. And although I'm doing this as just a background, I'm still sort of just taking my time. I'm not rushing. I'm just rambling, talking to you guys and just chilling out. Not really thinking about what I'm doing, just covering the page in colour. That's enough of that one. Mowed lawn, I think, is a bit... Yeah, I don't like that one. Pine needles. Bit of twisted citron. Where's that one? Cracked pistachio. It's a nice colour green too. Twisted citron. No, I think I'll use the cracked pistachio actually. The other one's a bit too yellow. So, a bit of cracked pistachio. And this is getting a bit mucky, so turn it over. I've been running late to everyone's streams this week. This is really pretty, Heather. Thanks, Sherry. I haven't done much. I'm browsing Amazon, currently looking at tissue paper, having a tissue paper challenge with Emily. Oh, okay. Go, you get tissue paper at the local $2 shop, B. All right. This one is cracked pistachio. So I'll just test it out. It's a nice light green, but I just want to make sure. See, the leaves over here I'm going to do in a couple of greens, and the wall is in, you know, so I'm sort of keeping in with the theme. I'll try and avoid that bit of squeakiness that you can get. It's just like running your fingers down a chalkboard. Trying to avoid that as well. So I'm just lightly going over the paper. I'm not pressing hard. I meant the other picture with the water from the book. So not this one. Thanks, Sherry. Yeah, gonna have a look this week. Yep. Yeah, the $2 shops and everything. Oh, heaps of tissue paper, cheap. I wasn't actually going to do the whole page. I was just going to do near the writing, but as it turns out, I got carried away. And for those coming in, Sherry or anyone, Pam coming in, at the very start of this stream, in the start of chat, I have put in 7 links for some freebies, free pictures for you guys. So enjoy those. You can watch back later and get the freebies, or go back now, or whatever takes your fancy. But there's some good pictures there. And B, I don't know if you knew that too. There's freebies there. Now, I'm going to continue with this cracked pistachio. There's that squeaky squeak squeak. Blah, 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 blah. Sorry. Don't do it. So all I'm doing really is putting a base coat. I'm not putting too much colour on the applicator either. Just lightly, just a bit of a dab. Now, I was saying last week, I saw somewhere about, I don't know where it was, something about distress inks discontinued. Well, I hope not. I don't know what it was where I saw it, but I was like, no, I hope not. I don't know if it's, I don't know where I saw it, whether it was idle gossip, I don't know where it was, or it's posted somewhere. I don't remember. So what kind of trouble have you been up to, Heather? You'll have to go back and watch the start of the stream. Not telling. I went to IKEA last Sunday. I took off my new wall and went to IKEA. Bought the TV unit. Bought my unit for my ornaments. So I got them out of the boxes in the hallway, which is driving up the wall. And not much. I'm a good little Vegemite. No trouble. I'm such a good little girl. I have too many I paid for to do yet. Laugh out loud. Yep. What? No way. Total angel, I'm sure. Oh, absolutely, Sherry. Hey, what can I say? You know? Can't you see the glow of the halo on my head? So I haven't done much colouring this week. Haven't finished anything. Didn't finish the basement in this book that I started on stream last week. I did work on it a tiny bit yesterday. But then, like I said, I got distracted. Oh, I've got to do this. Oh, I meant to do that. Oh, I'll just do that. Went and put some petrol in my car the other day. It was 2/3 full anyway, so I didn't need much, but just felt like going for a drive. So went and did that. Then went and bought a couple of things. That was on Friday for happy hour. And I forgot where I was going with this. Anyway, where was I going with that? Went and bought a couple of things. Oh, did my budget. It's right now I know where I'm at. All organised. Don't touch it. So I go in Amazon last night and buy 4 books. Blow my budget again. I do it. I always do. Do my budget. It's like, right, I'm okay. Don't buy anything. I'm right now. Don't need anything till payday. And no. Blew it. So that's what I might do actually. Where are we? Thank goodness wasn't ink. The only thing I hate about these bloody things, stay on there. Okay, I don't even know why that's in there because it's useless. Brushed corduroy, where are you? No, I might do some antique linen first. Where's that one? Scattered straw. Yeah, they were organised. I don't know where it is now. Old paper. Antique linen. Oh well, at least I'm using an art supply I haven't used for a little while. So a bit of antique linen. I can relate. Oh yeah, right, you're an angel too, are you, Sherry? You have a nice collection of the inks. Yeah, so I'm quite happy with them. I got all the colours that were available at Spotlight, and that was a while ago. A couple of years, maybe, nearly. Yeah, we're going back a bit. So I'm glad they haven't dried out, and you can get refills and everything. I think I got 40 colours or something. There's a few more that I haven't got. Barn door I haven't got, that's why I put a cross there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So there's another 20 colours I haven't got. There's 6, so I've got 40 colours. So there's another 20 colours. And I haven't seen them. I haven't gone out of my way, but if I've been in Spotlight, which is only a couple of times, I haven't seen them. One day I might come across them somewhere. And then the only thing is, you've got to get the refills for the pads as well. So that's just something, it's just something else. Spend money on. Never stops. So I put the base coat down pretty much. Right. It might be a bit too dark. Vintage photo. No, that might be a bit too dark too. Oh. Gathered twigs, I think, might be better. I don't do the ink personally, but I do have some pan pastels. Can you colour with them first when doing a background or colour over them? Trying to colour all around the bits is annoying. Yeah, of course you can. You can do like I'm doing with the distress ink now. You can use pan pastels as a base, and then I would tend to use a workable fixative just to seal it, because if you start putting your hand down on there, those pan pastels are going to smudge everywhere. So put your pan pastels down, use a workable fixative to give it some sort of sealing, to help protect it. Still be a little bit careful. It can still smudge. So just be a little bit careful with that. And then after you've done that, you use your pencils or whatever else. Trying to colour around all the bits is annoying. No, you don't have to do that. And just colour over the top. Have about 8 colours, laugh out loud. What's that be? The distress inks. Got about 10. Actually, probably a few more than that, 15. Mine are all mini ones too. Yeah. I mean, these cost me enough, the little buggers. I love watching Zucchini Kitty Cat. Yeah, I know. That's her fault that I've got them. And it won't mess up the colour. And it won't mess up the colour over them. No, it won't. And then when you've finished, do a permanent fixative just to seal it, just to make sure the pan pastels are really sealed in and not going to smudge. Will Effexia fix how the pencils lay down? No. I find the workable fixative goes okay. Pencils go on top. You can't even really tell. Personally, for me, no, I find it fine. You can colour over pan pastels, absolutely. But the workable fixative, if you got your hand on there and you tend to slide your hand around a bit, it will help just to sort of seal it, give it a little bit of a seal. And don't use glue. Why would you use glue? Okay, I have some of that, but never tried that. Why would you use glue? Heaven forbid. Laugh out loud, B. Yeah, one day there, ages ago, a couple of years ago, whenever it was, I was watching Karen, and I thought, oh, those distress inks look really good, like they're good for doing a base layer. And didn't you hear? No, I missed something straight over the head. Missed that one. Heavy's fine. And then I thought, oh, so I turned the video, I put it on pause, got in the car, went into Ballarat, went to Spotlight, and got all the distress inks. And luckily, they were on special at the time, so I got them cheaper. Yeah, it was hilarious. Oh, fill me in. What have I missed? So, yes, Karen, it was her fault. I went into town and bought all the distress inks. But like I said, they were on special at the time, so I did get them cheaper, which was great. That was good. And she was coming in chat for a while and in here, but I haven't seen her for ages, so she might not be subscribed anymore, or she didn't enjoy it or whatever. But hi, Karen. She's pretty good value. I had glue fixative and fixative together and mix them up. Oh, what? In my Sarah Richter book. Oh, no. Is that what you did? I missed Friday's stream because I went out and got petrol and a few things for happy hour, and I missed your stream Friday. Is that what you did on Friday? You put glue fixative together and mix it up. Why would you? Oh, it was a mess. I had to use a clear book cover to cover it, or the page would have stuck together. It was a while ago. Oh, God, B, I missed that one. I have no idea. I don't know. No, I did not know and hear about that one. I missed that one. Oh, goodness me. Not like you to make like, you know, have stuff ups like that either. Last month. Okay. And picture was glorious too. So did you do that on stream? Oh, I hope it didn't stuff it up for you. Oh, God, no. My head's boggling as to why you had glue fixative and fixative mixed. Oh, I don't know what you were thinking. Yeah, what were you thinking? I don't know. It was a good recovery. Yeah. Don't you love it? Well, I hate it when you make stuff up, but when you rectify it and it, I know, Heather, I scream. Oh, my goodness. Oh, I don't know what you were thinking, girl. If that's on the stream, I might have to watch that one. Oh, you did it after the stream. Oh. Oh, goodness me. Oh, and that was the other thing too. When I got the TV cabinet and everything, I just got the infinity cabinet, which has got those bookcases on the casters, and put that in the spare room. And I thought, yeah, I can't, you know, I hate things sitting around. I can't stand it. I'm a want it now kind of girl. And I was in the spare room, and I thought, that's going to drive me up the bloody wall. I can't stand that in there. Anyway, I went outside for a smoke. I was thinking about it, and I thought, I know. I'll stick it out in the garage. I think there's enough room. It won't stick out too much. So I measured, and I thought, nah, it fits in fine. And I thought, well, at least I can get it out of the house. And now I just, you know, it's been a headache ever since I've ordered the damn thing. Don't ever buy from D Shop. I've got to tell you, they're the worst. They are shocking. Anyway, and yeah, so that been a shit of a thing ever since I bought it. So I measured, put it out in the garage, and then when I went to put it before it, I go, hang on a minute. Instead of just wanting to get rid of it, because I mean it cost me $299 or something. What a waste of money. I decided that I would put the bookcases along the side of the house and get the tools, which is not a lot anymore, and put them on the bookcases, and then the desk thing I'll just put against the wall behind the car sort of thing, and that'll fit there because it's no wider than the toolbox, which is like one of the real big toolboxes. And then I was going to put the toolbox out the front, free to good home. And it just so happens I had the car in the driveway and had the garage door open and rearranging. And then Barb went to walk past. I said, Barb, do you want a toolbox? And she looked, and I was like, big one, like not a little toolbox, a big one. And she looked, she goes, oh my goodness. She goes, oh my, we've got boxes, about 4 boxes of photos in the garage. And she said, I'll go and ask Jeff. So when she went home, 5 minutes later, Jeff come back up and had the toolbox out the front and help him take it home. And then this Friday happy hour, he said that toolbox is fantastic. It's terrific. So instead of having all their boxes, they've now got all their photos of that stored in that. So that got rid of the toolbox for me. I solved the problem of having the infinity cabinet inside, and I didn't want it inside, didn't even want it anymore. So I put that to use. So it all worked out so well. Worked out perfect. I certainly made my creative, like, get the brain ticking. I threw out the glue. Yeah, I would too. I don't know. My mind's boggling as to why you would put fixative glue and fixative and mix them together, and I don't know what was. Yeah, I have no idea. Please explain. Yeah, it is good. It worked out really, really well. All right, I'm going to put some. It's dull and horrible wallpaper, so shaded lilac. Where's that? Nope. There it is. Is this a productive stream? Well, I don't know. Is it? Oh, these need a wash. I should get another one there. These are definitely getting a wash today. They're getting a bit fluffy. So I keep saying, and yet I haven't thrown them out yet. I mean, this is old crappy wallpaper anyway, so, you know, it's got a bit of different colour in it. It doesn't matter. It looks all right anyway, actually. It's got yucky colours through it. Still doesn't look too bad. Oh, sugar. I meant to, I hope that wasn't important. I've got such a reputation. I said to Lynn asked me, my neighbour across the road, if I wanted anything at Petstock. And I said, see you when you get home. Can't wait. Hope you're behaving badly, in brackets, laugh out loud. Oh, no. Like Kate the other week, one of our on-site managers, she's walking up the street and I went, I can't whistle, you know, with the rolled tongue and the two like I'm not doing the fingers, but you know what I mean? Like, yeah, can't do it. So I was just, and she was on the phone at the time, so I waited and she got off and then I did it again. And bit of a wolf whistle. And it was loud, actually. It was a good one. And because, like I said, I can't do the two fingers on the rolled tongue. I can't do it for the life of me. Anyway, and she's like, "Oh, here's trouble." Oh, such a bad reputation. I'm trouble. I'm not. Good girl. Missed a bit of leaf too. It's always the way. But this is just the base colours, and then I'll get a pencil and go over it and do some details. But if I get it done, I'll get it finished. I'll post it on Facebook and like Instagram and And I quite often show my finished pages on here because not everyone is on social media sites, Instagram, Facebook, and stupid Twitter. And so I like to show them here as well so people get to see them. So I'm not on Facebook and I'm not on Instagram. So, okay, I'll cater for that. I uploaded my intro video. I've got 2 intros, one I used to use and my new intro, and I uploaded that last night. So you can leave a comment, tell me whether you like it or whether it's crap or not. But I put it on Facebook, just on YouTube last night, just in case, you know, I lose it or something happened to the laptop, or, you know, whatever. Accidentally delete it or something. So I uploaded it last night. So that's there. It goes for 18 seconds. Two Tins just saw the word fixative and thought, yep, okay. Oops. Never even realised the glue actually was called fixative, so I didn't even register. Oops. You made it work though, and sometimes that's what we have to do, think on the fly. Yep. Got a reputation, and no. I like seeing mistakes fixed. Give me ideas because I mess up a lot. Yeah, it does, you know, and you learn what to do and not what. I've done a few videos of those. This is what you don't do. And yeah, when you make a mistake like that and you work it out and fix it up, and yep, it can be a good thing because it does teach people. I need to update mine actually. Update what? I was talking about. Oh, your intro. Yep. I'm with you now. I've got you now. Your intro. Yep. What colours do I bloody well use? No. 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 It must have been the evergreen bow. I can't remember. It doesn't matter. Whatever. It's just a leaf. It's going to be darker anyway because it's more in the background. Sort of. Even though it's wallpaper. Now what I was going to do is a bit of salty ocean maybe. Come off. Just the lid. Just a light dab of blue. Like I said, I've got to get in there, you know, the pencils and do the detail, yeah. So what started off was a simple picture. It's not always so simple. Oh, these are annoying. Pine needle. but even, using just the very edge of the applicator, just putting some dark on the edge of the leaf. Just play around, get into some detail. I'm just doing this with the edge of the applicator now. And I'm going to be honest, it's like, I'm getting right into this. You can sit there and just play for hours and just play around. Just doing the tips of the leaves. And there's quite a few, tips to do. Wesley! Oh, it's all right. Sorry, guys. I thought he was at the bloody fly wire then. No, I've got a nice new house. I want to keep it that way. And then the other day I was up in the front room and I've got shutters there. So they've got the slats that go across and what should be there but a tooth mark and a scratch. And it's like, oh, like, I want a nice house. First nice new home I've ever had. Nice, clean, airy, bright, and horrorhead has to go and do stuff like that. I've got Freddy Krueger claws beside my bedroom wall, where he clung on. He jumped up and he clung onto the wall. And it's like, oh, you little shit. So I'll have to. It's pretty smooth. He hasn't gouged it. They're Freddy Krueger claw marks, but they haven't, gouged really deep into the plaster. But I might just paint over them, or I could get a bit of filler and a couple of other little marks that I could, dints that I could fill in as well, and then just paint over them. We got a couple of little tins of just touch-up paint, spare paint that I've got there that for the interior of the house, so I can fix them up. But it's like I've got this nice new house and I've got this Freddy Krueger cat. I've got to go putting up the tree. My daughter helping me. I'll talk soon. Great stream, Heather. Oh, bye, Pam. Sorry, darling, I missed that. Don't know how long ago. Enjoy putting up your tree. Say hello to your daughter for me. Have fun. And I'll talk to you soon. Have fun. Nice. Bit of quality time with your daughter. I won't be much longer anyway. Oh, look at that. 2 hours and 30 seconds. And I used to stream for hours. But I know it's Saturday night in USA and other places. It's late and dinner time and Saturday night family come over or you're going out or whatever the case may be. So I'll finish up in a minute. Let everyone say goodbye to each other as usual. Oh, this has got a fair bit to go. But next week, probably start on a Christmas picture, I think. Get into the mood. Not that I do much for Christmas, but being here might be a bit more fun. Especially if we have the street, all the trellises up and everyone brings a plate and do Kris Kringle and that should be fun. Yep. Yeah, I got to head off. Mother-in-law is leaving soon. I know you love your mother-in-law. Hi, mother-in-law. Hi, Bee's mother-in-law. Cam's mum. You got a lovely son there. He's good. So I'm sure she's lovely too. All right, guys. I suppose so. Oops, I didn't want that really. It's pretty dark. Just thought I'd do the corners a little bit. Yep, anyway, I'll do the rest later. Have fun, guys. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. Take care of yourselves, and I shall talk to you soon. Got a little bit done. Lots of detail to go, though. All right. Love you and leave you. See you next week, guys. Bye. Oh, and don't forget to go back to the start of the stream for freebies. There's 7 links there for you all too. Bye.